Welcome back to the Sly Guy TV. You're watching the Sly Guy, kaboom, kaboom, Lotus, 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 kaboom, oh yeah, kaboomy Lotus, here we go. Oh, yeah. Which is gone? Which is Lotus? Which is the better Lotus? Lotus is better, Lotus is better, coming out wetter, covered your sweater. Then we're coming back from school. I bet the teachers think we're cool, but now we're going up to stay up late. Gonna call up all the friends and watch the movie till the end. Now we'll never go to bed, yeah. Going out for some pizza and beer. She's so fine and the night sky is clear. Coming down and our parents won't know. Going right down to the rock show. Going out tonight. The only thing that feels so right. We're walking hand in hand, pretending, trending. Going out tonight. We're gonna have another fight. I know what's going down, pretending we're ending. Yeah, welcome back, guys, to our episode of a Sly Guy TV with a Sly Guy. A very, very rainy Thursday afternoon right now, and we are going to go against the flow, and we're going to show you guys and finally come to the debate which the better Lotus is. But before we decide which is the better Lotus or the best Lotus for you, let's go ahead and check the history. Way back 1993, 94, the OG Black Lotus was created. OG Black Lotus, yes. Perfect. Really, really nice Black Lotus, which was created way back in the 90s. This card was often overlooked, but when people started using this in Dark Ritual to speed out creatures, and even the expensive Crawworms, the expensive Sea Serpents, Serra Angels, Sangier Vampires, and Forces of Nature, even Lord of the Pit was playable because you could have any number of these in the deck at a time. They didn't have the limit of 4 per deck. You can just have multiple Lotuses, a Lord of the Pit, play it, use the speed. Nice day today. There we go. Now, this card was restricted in Type 1 and banned in Type 2 because it was too powerful for people to play against. So, what Wizards of the Coast tried to do is they tried to print a cheap imitation of a Black Lotus known as Lion's Eye Diamond. And man, did this card suck. Way back in the day, people hated this card. People absolutely hated Lion's Eye Diamond. It was useless. People would, oh shoot, volume's a bit too loud. Okay, there it is. Now, anyway, people absolutely hated it because it forced you to discard your, it was like a mind twist, but only on you. And you had no cards in hand, you had 3 mana, no spells to cast. It was practically useless back in the day until later on when Flashback was invented. Until later on, you have Mizzix's Mastery right there and Yawgmoth's Will, which allows you to play cards from your graveyard. Lion's Eye Diamond suddenly shot up in value, and this is very expensive. It's like a $500-$600 card now. But back then, this was like I think it was around $5, $4. People wouldn't buy it. People just hated the card, so it just sat there basically. Now later on in Tempest, we had a resurgence of the Lotus. They tried to reprint Black Lotus again, but they decided to make it smaller. They turned it into a Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal adds 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This is actually known as the Pauper Black Lotus because it's a common. You can add it to a Pauper deck, but I think it's banned. I'm not too sure, but it was common way back then in Tempest. You could add it to a common deck. A lot of common decks actually had this. Combo decks like Aluren, combo decks like Frostbloom, combo decks like Saber Bargain, combo decks like Replenish. Lotus Petal helps speed everything up, and it was a common back then, so I actually had 20 of these before, separated between 5 different decks, and it was just insane. This card was absolutely amazing, but it's no Black Lotus still. It has a $20 price tag, so it's basically a fraction of the cost of a Black Lotus now, but it's still actually pretty good. Which leads us to one of the latest ones. I know Lotus Bloom isn't here, Nyx Blown Lotus, Lotus Field. There are other Lotus cards, but this one actually takes the cake. Jeweled Lotus. It's the most recent reprint in Commander, and you can use the 3 mana that it produces to cast your Commander. 6 cost Commander suddenly costs 3. A 3 cost Commander suddenly costs 0. A 4 cost Commander costs 1 mana. You can do a lot of things with this card. Combine it with Yawgmoth's Will, so you can cast your Commander multiple times with this card. You can put it in the graveyard, you can return it from the graveyard and play it and play tons of mana. I'm sure there's an infinite mana engine around somewhere. Now, both these guys are banned in Commander. What if Wizards suddenly decided, hey, I want Post Malone to promote Commander. He has a Black Lotus. He has a Jeweled Lotus. He has Lion's Eye Diamond. He has Lotus Petal. He has Ancient Tomb, Soul Ring, Mana Crypt. He has a bunch of other cards which he could use. Why don't we have him promote the format? Why don't we have him create a super competitive Commander deck with both the Black Lotus and the Jeweled Lotus? How does that sound? That would be absolutely insane. I mean, if you get a fast start with one of these guys in your hand, you're guaranteed to speed your way, to ramp your way to victory, to combo-nize your way to victory and dominate the game 5 million times just by using a speedy ramp, speedy card spell. So, the Commander RC has currently been silenced. They cannot disparage Wizards of the Coast. Wizards can do whatever they want. Come on, Wizards. Let's legalize these guys. Let's give Commander players nightmares from on end. Oh my god! That's unfair! Ban it! That's unfair! Ban it! Ban! Nope, we're not listening to you. They're not banning anything. They're gonna ban Leyline of Resonance in Arena only. That's fine, so it won't affect the paper value of a card. They'll only ban cards in Arena. They're not gonna ban cards in paper. So stay tuned. First turn, Lotus, first turn, Jeweled Lotus, sacrifice them both. I play my 6 cost Grengo Commander. I play my 6 cost Powerhouse Tamio. I play my 6 cost Sholdred or whatever, or 7 cost Sholdred or whatever. I play a land. Sholdred on the first turn. Elshnorn on the first turn. What an absolute nightmare. What insanity is waiting us in the days to come. Stay tuned. Power creep is coming, and Commander will never ever be the same again. Do you have any questions or concerns? Which is the better Lotus? Comment below. Like and subscribe. Sly Guy TV with the Sly Guy. Signing off right